Hello everyone and welcome to another Raviel 334 Plays Tera Adventures. So if my recording actually sounds different, I just got a new set of headphones. Not sponsored or anything by this company, but the Logitech G933 Snows. And man, these things are good. Like, I've never thought of anything about really good headphones. So, we were ending it on speaking with Troyus. There was actually, I believe we were somewhere else, and we had to fly back afterwards. I flew back ahead, so we just had to report to Troyus. And now we have to report to Adjutant Uriella in front of Valkyon Federation. Alright. So this is very interesting because the headphones are kind of brand new, so I'm trying to get used to laying them on my head still. Alright. And we're now down to just using bell gelding.
I'm here to help.
Alright, now we go speak to Commander Seer to the Guardian of Velika quest to continue. Alright.
Without our youth, the Federation is nothing.
Alright. And honestly, I've been playing on my other characters. This game is really fun. I've got one of my characters up to 65, and she's currently having to go through an area that's got like 68 enemies, called the Worm Gorge, where you have to kill red Dracoliths, and I'm hoping it's a area I can pull other characters into, because it is so much a pain right now. Okay, so we get another cutscene. Wow. There we go. So, I'll let it explain itself.
Hear me, O people of Velika. The scions of Lok, responsible for kidnapping, murder, and treason beyond measure, are a thing of the past. Defeating Lok's cult required blood and sacrifice from our bravest heroes. The hero who led the way is among us. Kneel.
Neil just does something else.
On behalf of the Valkyon Federation, I hereby give you the title New Guardian of Velika. Rise that we may honor you, New Guardian of Velika.
Just points to the sky. I'm the #1 hero now. Okay, so we're back out of that again.
It's time to take action.
So we get the boots of the Primus, which are this equal to the Falcon Guard boots, so I'll just sell those. Alright, so we've finished the Guardian of Velika. Next up is the Desert Jewel. This quest line starts us going to a new hub city, as I call it. Oh, let's go ahead and go to the parcel post real quick. Achievement reward. Alright. Before we go meet with Priestess Siebel, I'll go sell off those 2 items. And I've been playing my Reaper a little more. It's actually a rather interesting character build. It's kind of like this one, where it's kind of like this one where you kind of have a lot going on with it. Like almost every skill can be, actually every skill can be used for damage dealing. It's, well, except like 2 of them so far that I've found. It's rather interesting. Alright, so now we are going to the new hub city of Allemantheia, also known as the home of the elves. And since there's only one type of elves in the world, it's the home of the high elves. As Port Ilinu is the home of the Ellens and the Paporis, this is a main hub city for everybody. There are 2 other hub cities that are kind of good. There's Kaitor, which is the Amani and the Castrani, and Allemantheia, which is the elves. Mainly humans are here. Oh, and with the Amani and the Castrani are also the... No, the golems are a different area. They have an area known as High Watch that we get to go to a little closer to level 65. Honestly, I wish with getting the title of Hero of Valkyon, you could get a faster Pegasus ride. But no goes on that. Still a beautiful ride. Can't wait to get the actual flying mount. Let's see. Still have a minor battle solution, some XP boosts. Let's see, I have 2 in my inventory I can use also. Alright, there's the exit to the Velica territory. Let's go to Allemantheia. And since in my first playthrough I actually did this the first time, I'm kind of a little desensitized to flying into Allemantheia. But I never did for the other hub city, the hub city of Kaitor. I never did a fly-in. So when the fly-in for Kaitor happens, I am going to be all sorts of excited. Should be a few quest lines down. It's like 1 or 2 quest lines forward. I think it's about level 55 to 58, somewhere in there. Because the Argon War is about around... The final war is around 60. So this is going to be interesting, because we have to fly all the way around before we hit a flight manager. Like, they didn't just turn left and click the first flight manager they saw. No, we got to go all the way around the city first. Don't get to see any of the amenities either. They're all inside where we can't see them. But we get to see one of the bridges leading out, which is over by the Mysterium right here. And then we'll come in right on this flight manager. I don't know why we don't just use the other one, but there we go. We are in Allemantheia. Oh yeah, there's also... I said it's a hub city for more of a home of people, but all of the cities are kind of integrated now. So you'll see like Allemantheian guards that are Amani or other types. But a good bit of them are just elves.
Fortune favors the bold, right?
So now we are going to Arshad to find the whereabouts of Commander Freya. Not Freya, Freya. As you can
Respect
see.
my altitude. I'm here to help. We're all brothers here. Farewell.
Alright. So. Oh, and I did find out, due to the Reaper being such a high level, when you create one, you pretty much start off right in Kaitor and start straight on the Argon War Quest. I also found out that the human female, for some reason, has 2 different jumping poses, whereas a few of them only have one.
Feel the core's power.
Oh well, I might want to actually be respectful.
Elves lead the way.
So now, this is Commander Freya.
Allemantheia relies on the magic of the core to flourish in the desert. It is the jewel at the heart of elven civilization. Always our enemies have coveted the city's beauty. But the legions of the god Thulsa threaten us in a new way. Magic towers in Asenia province, north of Allemantheia, protect us against Argon invasion. Thulsa has seized those towers. The bravest and brightest of the High Elves are far to the north, fighting the Argons. If Thulsa destroys those towers, that can't happen. Allemantheia will fall.
So basically, we
Feel
are
the core's
saving
power.
another city
Elves lead
again.
the way.
Alright. Yeah, and so sometimes you'll see gold things, like, those are the achievements. Like, you can get titles from some of them, like Monster Hunter, Monster Master, Bossy. One of the ones that I got on my... there's one that you can get on a... Oh, yeah, this is the headquarters gatekeeper for in here. There's one you can get on your brawlers that's called Raging. So I got that somehow. It's one of the orange ones. So it's got unique classifications. And I've never really went into them much, because I think I just put myself as Hometown Hero or Quiet Hero. Or, oh no, I put Weapon Master. I think for the longest time on my main character, I'd put Hometown or Quiet Hero. Yeah, on here I got Weapon Master. I don't have a single of the orange ones, which are really unique. So instead of going all the way to the right, there is a flight manager over here. We'll just take it. It should work, to my knowledge. Alright.
Come here often.
So we need to go to Tera. I'm glad that teleportals, or I hate that teleportals in actual city, or in little subcontinents, actually take like gold to use, but these only take like 10 silver to use a Pegasus. I figure a Pegasus would cost more, whereas a teleporting should cost less because it's based on technology. And this one is based off of using what they consider transportation methods of the Pegasus and going through these rings that go to different countries inside the continent. Because there's like at least 4 continents I'm thinking of. Like there's the continent Velika's on, there's the continent Allemantheia's on, the continent Kaitor's on, and then like this continent. Then there's like some islands. So, this is the area around Tria. That is another area that it took a while, but I grinded out some shards there. Well, I was in the middle of this quest and I just started grinding shards for avatar weaponry. I honestly shouldn't have. I think it was in the middle of this quest or middle of another quest. And I shouldn't have been. Ooh, okay, so we are now in Tria. The area is a lovely, lovely area. So there is Rarin, the prefect of this area.
Get to the point.
Oh, sorry. Now we must speak with Rorice.
May memory endure.
Now we have to speak with Lubdoc at Cassistra Mysterium in Asenia Crest about the Core Crux. Asenia Crest is to the right up here. So we'll go out this way. But yeah, over here in the Asenia Crest, there is a... I don't think it's Patient Lumakusas. Yeah, these are Lomi Spore Keepers, Spore Walkers. So I'll just do it one time. See, the Brogar region. I'll go through this one time. I won't go through it more than that because it took me, I think, a good hour to go through and get hour or two to get the full shards. So stab, eviscerate. Alright, rejuvenation mote. So these guys spawn back pretty quick. But as with the one of the previous areas that I found out had a better spot, I figure there is a better spot here for gaining avatar shards than this. And there's probably a better Brogar's Legion spot. I just wanted to show off the way that I had got it the previous time. Plus it gets me some more of the level 38 token, as well as some more cutthroat crystals. I do have more Alkahest and and more feedstock again in my inventory, which is good. If I come upon the next avatar weapon, I'll need a lot of it. So there's shad metal, which I don't understand. As I stated previously in the smelting, I had gotten Nor metal from something else, and Nor metals should be more expensive, and I think it is, because it's a higher ore. But for some reason, alright, these guys are not going to leave me alone. Alright, dead. For some reason, shad metal and other stuff show up in higher level areas, which I don't understand. Okay, so fight past the ancient blade golems to reach Liberation Station. Alright, so first we'll go ahead and pop this open. So that gives me some more stuff that I'm not going to broker, because they're... Alrighty, so got rid of those. Now we gotta kill some of the ancient blade golems.